How can 3 Chenin Blancs taste different? And what makes it taste different? Different vineyards produce different wines. Well, that's what we're going to do today, is talk about how address speaks louder. All of the 3 vineyards that we're looking at today are bush wine. They're all Chenin, they're all old vines. The variables are the same there. The only difference is the soil. So the first vineyard is called Hometown Oversea. It's called Hometown because it's my hometown. I live there. This is the Wellington Valley with the Haverqua Mountains in the background there. The key feature here in this vineyard is the combination of quartz and then these little pebbles, these dark iron-rich pebbles, which we refer to as coffee clip because they look like little coffee beans. Quartz gives you minerality and freshness. The coffee stone gives you power in the mouthfeel. And this one is the combo between the two. So now we're moving on, and we're moving to the Northern Paarl, to a vineyard formerly called Paarl Oversea, Paarl Oversea standing for Old Vine Shannon. But this vineyard, we wanted to go more specific with the names, and this vineyard is now called Quartz van die Parel. So of the 3 Chenins that we're doing, this is the freshest, lightest one of the 3, and it's due to the quartz in the vineyard. It's physical. It's physical how a soil influences a vine. The biggest part of the vine is under the ground. The roots tap into the soil. It taps the minerals, it taps the water. It's not just a means of getting water. What you taste is what the roots are taking out of the soil. The soil becomes the wine. Now we're going to our last vineyard. It's in the Swartland. And we are now in the vineyard that we like to call Coffee Clip Oversea. Iron-rich soil gives you power in a wine. And power is maybe difficult to understand. It's not power necessarily in terms of alcohol. It's power in the sense of mouthfeel. There's much more body to the wine. So without sounding too philosophical, the bottom line is wine is an address. The address absolutely imparts the characteristics of the wine. If you buy a bottle of wine from a shelf and it doesn't communicate address, it doesn't actually say what the wine is. By simply buying a Chenin Blanc from who knows whoever without an address is like buying a bottle of Coke. An honest bottle of wine has to be a representation of that place in that moment in time. A bottle of wine is almost like a time capsule in that instance. It's a stamp, it's a moment. When you send a postcard, you are in a specific place, in a specific moment in time, and you are sharing that moment with somebody somewhere out there. My name is Ahrens, and this is my postcard from a vine.